I'm Donovan McNabb, and this is The American Athlete. I mean, there are a list of guys who do great things outside the pocket, but when you can play from the pocket and deliver strikes inside the pocket, that makes you a much better quarterback. I'm a dad, retired quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. It was a fun time in Philly, to be drafted, to start for 11 seasons.
Six-time Pro Bowler, over 30,000 yards passing, 8 playoff appearances. The list goes on and on for this decorated quarterback. But it all started with his desire to never stop learning.
It shined a little light on anything that I was involved with. If it was basketball, if it was baseball, football, track, whatever it may have been, to be able to focus in on the little things, the fundamentals, things that would help me be a better athlete. If it was spending time afterwards or spending time before, of just working on technique or working on my shot, working on my ball handling, working on throws, working on my drops, whatever it may be, it was little things like that that I continued to take each and every year up and through my professional career that I felt like, you know what, it was something in that game that I need to work on. I would watch it, I would analyze it, and then I would go out and work on it. You know what's funny is when I was a kid, I was a quarterback and a running back, but when I would go in the backfield, like I said, I would watch and analyze Walter Payton. But you still had in your mind, I didn't like to get hit. And so what do when you don't like to get hit? You run. And you run faster when they get closer. So that was my mentality. When I get out of the pocket, I'm gonna run away from you because I don't want you to pull me down or tackle me. So either I'm gonna outrun you or I'm gonna make you look silly by making a move on you. And so outside of the pocket, my eyes would always be downfield to get the ball out of my hands and possibly create a big play downfield. And that was something that we were able to be blessed with, of having some speed on the outside where I can throw a 40, 50-yard bomb downfield, or I can flip it to somebody for 10 or 5, and they would take it 35, 40 or so for touchdowns, and I would just deliver it to them.
Donovan made a lot of big plays during his career, but he's noticed how playing outside the pocket has changed in the NFL.
It's actually kind of made the game a little soft. And this is a quarterback speaking. I mean, some of the hits that they're throwing flags, I mean, that wasn't around when I played. Some of these targeting penalties or helmet to helmet, I understand what they're doing, but it makes the game hard to play now. Because as a tackler, you're taught to get low. You're taught to get the best leverage. Get up underneath the ball carrier, lift up and pull down. Now it's like when you get low, well, the ball carrier is gonna get low with you. And so now it becomes helmet to helmet, penalties come out, and it becomes unfair. Some of the tackles in the pocket, you hit a guy quad length, or maybe you get close around the knee, it becomes a big penalty. So it's tough for referees, and also it's tough for owners because obviously they're invested in these players. But it's almost like you got to play two-hand tag. Like, it's going to become 7-on-7 before you know it. I love football. I love basketball as well. There's a list of sports that I love watching. But the fact that I've played football and everyone looks forward to the football season, I would probably say yes, that football is the greatest sport that's going right now.
The game, of course, still means a lot to McNabb, but being retired has offered more opportunities for him to be with the people that mean the most.
Very important that you balance activities with family. And in my eyes, always family came first. And, it's one in which growing up in a household of 4, we're very supportive of one another. Obviously, we're willing to do whatever for each other. Blood is thicker than water. And so sports are a privilege, family's a blessing. And, when anything goes wrong, if it's sports or in life, you always have your family to fall back on. Sports is just something to have fun. And fortunately, we were rewarded with doing it. But at the end of the day, you came back and seen those friendly faces that you knew would bring a smile to your face.
When he isn't raising his 4 kids, he's busy working as an analyst, a commentator, and a coach for future generations.
It's been great. 4 kids, all active in sports, doing well in school, doing some on-camera stuff and also some radio stuff. And that was what I went to Syracuse for, was to be able to continue on with Plan B when things are done with sports.
And you got to be that leader. You got to be that guy people are going to focus in on, and that's how you become an elite player in this league.
And it's something that I enjoy, because all you're doing pretty much is just talking ball. You're just being honest from what you're seeing, evaluating it, analyzing it, breaking it down, and then being able to reach out to the viewers and listeners to let them know and help them out to understand a little bit more about the game. And no one's perfect, and not everybody's an expert, but I can go from my experience of playing the game, analyzing the game, be able to go from what I see and to hopefully better your judgment of you understanding what it is that you should expect.